Good day, viewers. So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, we're here to bring you the very best. It is happening currently, heating up in the southern east of Nigeria. The eastern governor has gathered themselves to go and meet Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president himself, to release Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of reactions is coming out. A Biafran agitator has come out to say, whom are you people deceiving? You want to use our Onyendu as a political game. Biafran evangelist, what's your take on this, the southeast governors?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from, and depending on your time zone, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless you. Ihe a na-ekwu emego. Onye a na-ekwu nwere ihe ọ na-eme, onye a na-ekwu nwere ihe ọ na-eme. They thought that they are going to silence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their man was to find Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their man was to ridicule and to silence and to pocket him. But they never know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone beyond and above Nigeria, not even Southeast governors. You see why they go to Soludo and Opus of them and never wanted him nor wish him to be released. They say if Kanu is being released, there is not going to be anything for election in the East. That they themselves have been afraid because they will not have a say again. You see why they are fighting to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or better still to buy him. Today you see them coming out tonight. They bow, they surrender, they have admitted that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That should be yesterday breaking news morning. You understand me? Yes. It was on Friday, Ohaneze Mbata, the president of Ohaneze, stated declaring that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the person that they know as what? Yes, Mbata, the president of Ohaneze on Friday, openly and clear, declare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the Eastern Region leader, IPOB leader. They declare it. They declare him the IPOB leader. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu whatsoever he decide his war speech. You know why the politicians are joining now? They have seen it that the whole thing have gotten a red line that Nigeria cannot overpower Biafra again. Nigerian government cannot cover Biafra again. They cannot silence Biafra again. They cannot subdue Biafra again. That the date, the whole thing, the whole drama have reached on air, on a high mountain that cannot be bring down again. They have seen it in the Congress that everything have done and dusted. They have seen it that in the Knesset, which is Israel Parliament, have done and dusted. You know, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling 100 men, people don't understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already reshaping the face of the decision makers. That was why he removed some irrelevant DOS in the corridor of power. Those people that are using Biafra to cash out from Nigerian government. Those in the so when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now reshuffle them and reposition them and bring the people that are important personnel that have the Biafrans at heart, that are freedom lovers. Some of them went like a dossier, begin to rant. China Sanworu begin. We don't need such people, all those betrayers. Then when they now look in the midst of the 100 men, Mossad are there in decision making. Now here was in Nigeria. Oh, here Mesiri had that now even in the America and Knesset have concluded and they are part of the decision making. You see why they now see that this thing is no longer something that they can stop. And as I speak to you, that the UN now are already on the matter of approving our constitution and our passports.
G7.
And what took place in G7 was what they never knew that it was going to take place in France. They thought it was a mere normal G7 meeting. But when the leakage leaked out, the answer, so this is something that has been going underground because, you know, before now, Orabweze said it that she was not going to be releasing every details of our movement, that we are going to be playing diplomatically underground. And glory be to God that today she have gone far beyond Nigeria and above Nigeria. All the petition, shame to Bianco Juku, Shame to Pitamba, you people that have evidence against your generation. Shame to all of you. You see why they're now coming out, because they see that they can no longer conquer. So they are trying to play along. Let it be as if that they themselves now partner for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu and for the upcoming Biafra announcements. But we still know who is who. They cannot fool us, neither can they deceive us, because we know those who stand with us and them that are against us. Among them that are politicians. People like Hope Uzodinma, Pitamba, Soludo, Mwifuru. You people are not with us. Likewise, Joy Bukwe, Nudele, and the likes of you. Tobaya, according to you, Bambogeru. Asaro no dunch. No genta atro no dunch. It's a proverb. When the time comes, we will know how to do what? To sort ourselves out. Any movement that you people are taking now is no longer needful or useful to us. And you cannot use it to fool us or deceive us again. Because where were you people before now? Yes, that is my question to all of them. Where were you people before now? Before they throw Nnamdi Kanu into Sokoto prison, where were you people? And what do you people say? Even after throwing him into Sokoto prison, what did you people do? And how many of you have visited Kanu in DSS? How many of you appeared in the court when he was facing the unconstitutional trials in Nigerian government under the Federal High Court of Abuja, the darkness nation called Nigeria, because that is the meaning of Nigeria, darkness. Where were you? How many of you visited him? Now, you supported, you back to Tinubu, Yoruba man, to throw him with Omotosh. Now they have done their own part. It is our part. It is our turn to play our own role. Yes, I was telling them that they cannot stop the light. You can only bury the truth and cover it for a while. The truth will surely speak out. You can't bury truth forever. And that truth is what is speedily speaking out now. All over the face of the world. All over the face of the country called Nigeria. Is the truth not speaking? All the Nnamdi Kanu. When I saw some Yoruba people talking about everybody, I say, okay, now they wake up. Okay, now Nnamdi Kanu no be terrorist again. Una they play, una they joke, una go remain. The other one said they want to use go use this opportunity as Igbo they go. Then say go. I say you are not going to. You must remain with Fulani. You accepted this land, and after Fulani now una the rule, una go remain the rule on yourself. And as I'm talking to you, there is going to be a serious problem in Lagos State.
Okay.
Mark today's date. There is going to be a serious problem in Lagos State.
How?
When the time comes. When that time comes, I will not give you a date, but to mark today's date. So that when it shall come to pass, you remember this video.
Well said, Biafran Evangelist. As usual, you've done super analysis to this. Now, on my post a few days ago, a very good subscriber of mine came out to cry because a comment was made in the comment section. Okay. The person said that Nnamdi Kanu spat on the law, so he deserves every bit of treatment that he's getting from the government. So now, a subscriber of mine has come out to say, what exactly and what offense did Nnamdi Kanu commit that he is deserving this treatment from the government? Yes. Biafran Evangelist, please take us back a little.
Please, the person that said that Nnamdi Kanu deserves all the marginalization or treatment,
that is getting.
You understand that is getting. The person, I believe that person must be an Afonja. Yes, he must be an Afonja. And that is why that person again, can that person come back now and repeat such statements? They cannot repeat it because the thing is now playing on against them. So for you and for your own information and for your own clarification, I want to tell you this. The offense that Nnamdi Kanu committed was the offense of exposing the agenda of the Fulanis in Nigeria. The agenda of the Fulani, the terrorists in Nigeria. Number two offense of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was standing against injustice. That's the offense of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu doesn't want his brothers, his family, his people to be continuously being marginalized. Do you know that every Igbo man that finish or Igbo person that finish school will not get a job, will not see a meaningful job in the eastern region? The person must come to Lagos to the search of job. Out of the 50 companies in Lagos State alone, do you know that 30 of it belong to eastern people? Then why is it difficult that these people cannot be able to establish this company in their own land? That all of them are pushing it to Lagos, making every person after school, then they will begin to push their head, believing that the only source of their survival must come from Lagos. They cannot base in their own father's land. Why? Because of the decision and the craftiness of Nigerian government, the way they plan the game, the way they plan things in order to do what? To keep marginalizing, oppressing, and subduing Igbo people. And these are the things Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said it cannot continue again. Excuse me, I want to ask a question and I want to explain it. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that Nigerian government push all the importation, all the seaport, all the reason down to Lagos State? Do you know why? Now, the reason is this. All these things, Ugwata seaport, Warri seaport, all these things was functioning before.
Ugwata, where is that?
Ugwata is in east. Warri is in delta.
Okay.
Do you understand? Do you know that every ship, are you aware that every ship that comes to Lagos pass through eastern region? Why is it that it's difficult for them to allow those places, ships to pass through eastern region? Why can't they open seaport in the east so that they can offload it there? When they bring it here, they will collect tax, collect every. The same Igbo man that offload here will now look for truck that will now convey his products back to east again where this ship pass. Is that not marginalization? Is that not humiliation? Is that not intimidation? If I tell you that every plane that moves from Lagos here must connect to east, Enugu to be precise, before it can take off to any country of its choice. Are you aware of that? But why is it difficult for them to make Enugu a viable state where international this thing will, airport will stay, and the people that want to travel from the east will travel from there? Have you asked that question? Why? It's because of the same marginalization. Because they know what it is, that the Igbos are the one, once they come here, the money will be going to Lagos State pocket. It will not be entering Enugu or any part of the eastern region state pocket. You see, they are pushing everything. Let our resources, our money. Okay, you that rent a house in Lagos, do you know that as you rent house, as you are running business in Lagos, Lagos State is strategizing everything you make in Lagos should end in Lagos. They find every means to collect the money you make in Lagos and put it back to Lagos. They don't want you to. The strategy of the British, the criminals, the thieves, armed robbers,
Your colonial master.
their colonial master. You understand? So, my beloved brother, that is why I said what I said. And that is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is going through what he's going through today. Because he wants to liberate you and I from this marginalization. So that we can have our seaport in our place and offload our goods in our place. Travel, each time you are traveling, I don't know if you are constant in that eastern road.
Yes.
You will be, you understand? You will agree with me. You will be seeing goods, foreign, scattering, damaging. Who are the people that own those goods from trader? They are Igbos and other losses. Did the Nigerian government or Lagos State government refund them? No. Who is bearing the consequences? The Igbos, the importers, the owners of those products, those goods. So you see why this thing should stop. Let us Do you know either is it him or where they say they have international airport? Please, that international airport, they call it international airport, but it's a local one. Mention people that used to travel from that place. If it is international, mention the people. Why is it that Igbos are still moving to Lagos? They are not using that route to travel. And the route to connect to other various countries is from Enugu, very close, a brother. But yet, everybody must come to Lagos. Or you go Abuja, you go other, no, instead of your homeland. You see why the same as Nnamdi Kanu, commit an offense. That's the offense Mazen Nnamdi Kanu committed. And that is why they say, but God will pass them. He will be alive to raise and to lift up that flag for me and you. And we will rejoice together. Soon, all the may happen, all the may have from Nanya. All the men Nigeria again, from Nanya.